March 3, 2021. 11:47 p.m. The Grandview Hotel, Portland, Oregon. The lobby was quiet. Just another late-night check-in. Another tired business traveler looking for a bed. The front desk clerk processed his credit card. Handed him a keycard. Room 304. Security cameras tracked him through the lobby. Into the elevator. Down the third-floor hallway. At 11:52 p.m., he swiped his keycard. The light turned green. He pushed open the door. Stepped inside. The door closed behind him. 20 minutes later. When hotel staff unlocked that same door, the room was empty. This is the story of the man who checked into room 304 and vanished into thin air. His name was Marcus Webb. 41 years old. Software consultant from San Francisco. He was in Portland for a 3-day conference. His company had booked him at the Grandview Hotel, a mid-range business hotel near the convention center. The front desk clerk, Jennifer Ramirez, would later tell police. Nothing seemed unusual about Marcus Webb that night. He was polite. Tired from travel. Asked about the Wi-Fi password. She processed his reservation. Marcus provided his credit card and driver's license. Standard check-in procedure. At 11:49 p.m., Jennifer handed him a keycard to room 304. Elevators to your left. Checkout is at 11 a.m. Have a good night. Marcus thanked her. Picked up his black briefcase and small rolling suitcase. And walked toward the elevators. It would be the last time anyone would see Marcus Webb. The hotel security system recorded everything. Camera 7, lobby, 11:49 and 23 seconds p.m. Marcus enters the elevator. He's alone. Camera 11, third floor, 11:51 and 48 seconds p.m. Elevator doors open. Marcus steps out onto the third floor. The hallway is empty. Quiet. Just the hum of the ice machine near the stairwell. He walks down the corridor. His rolling suitcase making that familiar clicking sound on the carpet. Past room 301. Past 302. Past 303. At 11:52 and 17 seconds p.m. Marcus stops in front of room 304. He reaches into his pocket. Pulls out the keycard. Swipes it through the electronic lock. The light turns green. He pushes the door open. The camera shows him stepping inside. His suitcase disappearing through the doorway. His briefcase in his other hand. At 11:52 and 24 seconds p.m. The door closes behind him. The hallway is empty again. Silent. Marcus Webb had entered room 304. But according to what happened next, he was never inside. At 12:11 a.m. Exactly 19 minutes after Marcus entered room 304. The front desk received a call. Room 305. The guest next door. An elderly woman. She was complaining about noise coming from room 304. Banging sounds, she told Jennifer at the front desk. Like furniture being moved. Something heavy being dragged. Jennifer made a note in the system. This wasn't entirely unusual. Late-night travelers unpacking. Rearranging furniture. But hotel policy required staff to investigate noise complaints. She called the night security guard. Michael Torres. A former police officer who'd been working hotel security for 6 years. At 12:13 a.m. Michael took the elevator to the third floor. He walked down the hallway to room 304. He stood outside the door. Listened. Complete silence. He knocked. Firm. Professional. Hotel security. Just checking if everything's all right. No response. He knocked again. Louder this time. Sir? This is hotel security. Nothing. Michael pulled out his radio. Called down to Jennifer at the front desk. I'm getting no response from 304. Guest just checked in 20 minutes ago, right? Correct, Jennifer confirmed. Marcus Webb. He's booked through Friday. Michael made a decision. He pulled out his master keycard. I'm going in. At 12:14 a.m. Michael Torres swiped his master keycard. The light turned green. He pushed open the door to room 304. The room was empty. Not just empty of people. Empty of everything. The bed was perfectly made. Hospital corners. Decorative pillows arranged exactly as housekeeping had left them. No impression on the mattress. No wrinkles in the comforter. Michael stepped further into the room. The bathroom light was off. He flicked it on. The sink was bone dry. No water droplets. The towels were perfectly folded. The shower curtain hung undisturbed. He checked the closet. Empty hangers. Under the bed. Nothing. Behind the curtains. Nothing. No briefcase. No rolling suitcase. No laptop. No phone charger. No personal items of any kind. Michael walked to the window. It was closed. Locked from the inside. He examined the seal. Undisturbed. Paint along the edges showed the window hadn't been opened in months. The room was on the 3rd floor. No balcony. No fire escape. Just a sheer drop to the parking lot below. Michael Torres stood in the center of room 304. And felt the hair on the back of his neck stand up. Marcus Webb had entered this room 22 minutes ago. The door hadn't opened since. But somehow, he wasn't here. He had never been here. Portland police arrived at 12:47 a.m. Within 2 hours. Room 304 was a full-scale crime scene. Detective Sarah Mitchell led the investigation. A 15-year veteran of the department. She'd worked missing persons cases before. But nothing like this. First, they verified the security footage. Every camera. Every angle. Every timestamp. 11:49 p.m., Marcus enters lobby. 11:50 p.m., Marcus enters elevator. Alone. 11:52 p.m., Marcus exits elevator on 3rd floor. Alone. 11:52 p.m., Marcus enters room 304. After that, the hallway camera shows the door to room 304. It never opens again. Not once. Until Michael Torres arrived 22 minutes later. The digital lock system told the same story. Electronic locks keep a detailed log. Every time a keycard is used. Every time the door opens. Every time it closes. Marcus's keycard, swiped at 11:52 and 17 seconds p.m. Access granted. Door opened. Next entry, Michael's master keycard at 12:14 and 8 seconds p.m. No keycard activity in between. No door openings. No system errors. No malfunctions. The forensics team swept the room. They found nothing. No fingerprints, except on the door handle, matching Marcus's prints from his driver's license. No footprints on the carpet. No hair samples. No skin cells. No DNA. It was as if Marcus Webb had touched only the door handle. And then, dematerialized. The detectives explored every possibility. Could he have exited through the air vent? Too small. Screws showed no tampering. Could he have gone through the walls? They checked adjoining rooms. Solid construction. No hidden passages. Could he have climbed out the window? The seal was intact. 3-story drop. No ledges. No rope. No equipment. Could he have slipped out when Michael opened the door? Michael was standing directly in the doorway. The investigators dug deeper. They discovered something the hotel management hadn't mentioned. Room 304 had a history. The Grandview Hotel opened in 1973. For almost 50 years, it had been a standard mid-range hotel. Nothing remarkable. Except for one room. In 1987, a guest checked into room 304. His name was David Merchant. He was never seen again. His luggage remained in the room. His rental car stayed in the parking lot. He simply vanished. Police at the time ruled it an abandonment. People disappear voluntarily sometimes. Leave their old lives behind. But they never found David Merchant. In 1995, another guest. Room 304. A woman named Patricia Donovan. The hotel manager reported she'd checked in. But housekeeping found the room empty the next morning. Bed unused. Her belongings gone. Her credit card was never used again. In 2003, room 304. A businessman from Chicago. Night staff reported hearing strange sounds from the room. When they investigated, empty. The hotel renovated room 304 multiple times. Changed the locks. Replaced the carpets. Repainted the walls. But every few years, someone would check in and simply disappear. After the 2003 incident, the hotel quietly stopped assigning room 304. They'd tell guests it was undergoing maintenance, or that it was already booked. For almost 18 years, room 304 remained empty. Until March 3, 2021. A computer error in the reservation system. Room 304 was automatically assigned to Marcus Webb. Jennifer at the front desk never checked the room number. She just processed the reservation, handed Marcus the key, and sent him to room 304. Happened to Marcus Webb. 5 theories have emerged over the years. Theory 1, hidden passage. Perhaps there's a secret exit in room 304. A hidden door. A passage between walls. But structural engineers examined the building. Ground-penetrating radar. Thermal imaging. X-rays of the walls. No hidden spaces. No secret passages. Solid construction. Theory TWO, inside job. Maybe hotel staff were involved. Human trafficking. Marcus was targeted. Staff created a blind spot somehow. But Jennifer and Michael both passed polygraph tests. No financial irregularities. No suspicious connections. Their phone records showed nothing unusual. Theory 3, Marcus never existed. This was all an elaborate hoax. The reservation was fake. Someone doctored the footage. But Marcus's employer confirmed he was a real employee. His family reported him missing. His credit card transaction at the hotel was legitimate. The CCTV footage was examined by multiple forensic experts. No tampering. No digital manipulation. Marcus Webb was real. Theory 4, time anomaly. Some researchers have suggested room 304 might be what's called a thin place. A location where the boundaries of normal space-time break down. Where someone could slip through to somewhere else. Another time. Another dimension. Is there any evidence for this? No. But there's also no evidence against it. Theory 5, we're missing something. The simplest explanation. There's a rational answer. And we just haven't found it yet. A detail overlooked. A piece of evidence missed. A logical explanation waiting to be discovered. Detective Mitchell retired in 2023. In her final interview, she said, "I've worked hundreds of cases in my career. Grandview Hotel still operates. But room 304? It's been permanently taken out of service. The door is locked. The keycard system disabled. The room sits empty. Hotel management refuses to discuss what happened. Ongoing investigation, they say. But the investigation closed in 2022. Officially listed as missing person, no evidence of foul play, case cold. Marcus Webb's family still searches for answers. His sister, Rachel, maintains a website. Updates it every year on March 3rd. Marcus was a good man. A loving brother. He deserves to be found. Someone knows something. Something we're missing. Please. If you know anything, come forward. But here's what keeps this case alive online. What keeps amateur investigators obsessed? In 2022, a former hotel maintenance worker came forward. He claimed that in 2019, 2 years before Marcus disappeared, he was sent to fix a light fixture in room 304. When he entered the room, he heard something. Voices. Multiple voices. Whispering. Coming from nowhere. He said the temperature in the room dropped suddenly. His tools started malfunctioning. His flashlight flickered. He left the room. Refused to go back. Hotel management dismissed his story. Said he was making it up. But 3 months after his interview, that maintenance worker disappeared too. His last known location? He was doing a routine check on the 3rd floor of a different hotel. Webb checked into room 304 on March 3, 2021. Security cameras show him entering. He never came out. The room was empty. The window was sealed. The door was locked from the inside. No body was ever found. No trace was ever discovered. No explanation has ever been given. Room 304 still exists. Behind that locked door. In an empty hallway. In a hotel where guests still check in every night. Not knowing that just 3 floors above them is a room where people disappear. The door has been locked for 4 years now. But sometimes, late at night, staff report hearing sounds from inside. Banging. Light furniture being moved. Something heavy being dragged. The case of Marcus Webb remains unsolved. And room 304 is still waiting. If this case left you with more questions than answers, you're not alone. Hit subscribe for weekly deep dives into mysteries that defy explanation. Drop your theory in the comments. What happened in room 304? Where is Marcus Webb? And would you spend a night in that room?